Does college pay off from a financial perspective? Often it is said, especially from the older generation, that a college degree helps to get a better job and to be in a better financial situation. If we look at the facts based on students' income, we can see that about a half of the students recoup their costs within 5 years, while nearly a quarter will take 20 years or more. We speak about the exact data a bit later in the video, but at first we look at the pros and cons for a college degree. Advantages for college are definitely that there are a lot of jobs where a college degree is a basic requirement, like for lawyers, doctors or architects. You are simply more qualified for a job. A degree is often necessary for leadership positions and that in the long term you can earn much more money. The cons are, especially in the US, that college is very expensive and the costs can potentially get even higher at a private college or in a foreign country. Other costs like living expenses or the opportunity costs must also be taken into account. Opportunity costs are the loss of other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. So if you attend college, you miss out on a few years when you could have been working and earning money. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, do I need a degree for the profession I want to do? For some professions, such as doctors or lawyers, this is a basic requirement. But for other professions, it may not even be necessary, for example as a farmer or a politician. Next, we need to look at the ROI, the return on investment. That means the profitability on an investment relative to its costs. In this case, the ROI defines a college degree as the increase in lifetime earnings a student can expect from that degree, minus the indirect and indirect cost of college. For that, we look at the median lifetime earnings of full-time workers by level of education. Someone who has only completed high school will have a lifetime income of around $1.6 million. Anyone who decides to get an associate's degree receives another $400,000 on top. People with a master's degree earns $2.2 million on top of their college dropout. Those with a professional degree have $3.6 million more in their lifetime income. Of course, these are only average values and only a very rough average over the entire population that was looked at, but this clearly shows that an investment in yourself can bring a very high return. But it is also very important to mention that not every college major is equally financially valuable. For that, we take a look at the individual ROI for each field of study to see which are the most profitable ones. In first place is engineering, where 68% of all graduates have a ROI above $1 million. In second place are majors in transportation, construction and architecture, where actually only 28% of all graduates have a ROI above 1 million, but also only 1% have a negative ROI, which means the investment wasn't worth it. In comparison, majors in computer and information have more graduates with an ROI above 1 million, but also more graduates with a negative ROI. The rear in this comparison bring up majors in visual arts, music, philosophy and religious studies, where over 60% of all graduates have a negative ROI. Also interesting to see is that higher tuition is weakly correlated with a higher ROI. On average, for-profit colleges even have a poorer ROI than public colleges. On the whole, from a financial perspective, the choice of program is much more important than the decision to attend college at all. Some programs leave students worse off financially than if they'd never attended college at all, while others can increase net lifetime earnings by millions. So the right field of study definitely pays off, and it shows also the unemployment rates by level of education. Only 5.2% of all academics are employed, while among all those who don't have a college degree, the unemployment rate is by 10.3%. So you see that with the right degree you not only increase your salary chances, but also drastically reduce the probability of being unemployed. If you liked this video, consider leaving a like and a comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos about finance, investments and economics.